Vagisa jasya vadani lakshmir jasya chavakhyasi jasyaste hrudayi sambittam nrsingham aham bhaje. Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Praladadayini.
Praladadayini.
Hiranyakasipurvaksha.
Hiranyakasipurvaksha.
Shrilatanko nakhalaye.
Shrilatanko nakhalaye.
Ito nrsimho parato nrsimho.
Ito nrsimho parato nrsimho.
Tato tato dami tato nrsimho.
Tato dami tato nrsimho.
Aye nrsimho hridaye nrsimho.
Aye nrsimho hridaye nrsimho.
Nrsimhamadin saranyam prapadye.
Nrsimhamadin saranyam prapadye.
Bola. Tava kara kamalam. भक्तप्रवर प्रह्लाद महाराज की जय। वागीसाजस्य वदने लक्ष्मीर्जस्य च वक्ष्यसि यस्यास्ते हृदये संवित् तं नृसिंहम् अहं भजे। तं नृसिंहम् अहं भजे। तं नृसिंहम् अहं भजे। This is prayer offers by demigods to Supreme Lord in the prison house of Kansa when Krishna was about to appear in the womb of Devaki. This is the prayer. Demigods prayer. Masyasya katsapa nrsimha varaha hansarajanya viprabhibudhi sukudavadara tumpasi nasti bhuvananchudhadhane sabharam bhuvara jaduttama bandhanante. O Jaduttama, best of Jadu dynasty. You appear in many incarnations. Matsya incarnation, fish, Karma, tortoise incarnation, Varaha, Gour incarnation, Hayagriva, horse, Hayagriva incarnation, Nrisingha, Hansa, Vamana, Balaram, Ramchandra, Buddha, Kalki, etc. They are all Lila avatars. You assume all these various Lila avatars appear here in this material world to annihilate the demons, those who have great burdens on Mother Earth, thereby relation or burden. Therefore, we all offer our obeisances to you repeatedly. Laghu-Bhagavatamrta, Rupa Goswami has said, Paravastha-avatar sargunyam paripurita. 6 types of opulences in whom you find is known as Paravastha-avatar. What is? All opulence, all strength, all fame, all beauty, all knowledge, detachment, renunciation. These 6 types of opulence. Paravastavatar. Three are Paravastavatas: Nrsimha, Ramchandra, Krishna. In these three, these 6 types are completely full. Though these three are Paravastavatas, still Krishna is Bhagavan. In Laghu-Bhagavatamrta, quoting statements of Laghu-Bhagavatamrta, Rupa Swami Prabhupada says, Santavatara Bhava Puskarana Sarvata Bhadra Krishnadanya Kuvalata Savi Premata Bhavati. Jo Padmanava, that means nose navel, lotus with the stem sprout is Padmanava. Many avatars, all species of avatars, still Krishna is Bhagavan, who even gives prema to a creeper. Nobody gives prema, Krishna gives. And special characteristic of Krishna avatar is that Rama and Nrsimha killed demons, many demons, but none of them got mukti. Those who are killed by Rama and Nrsimha, they have not gotten mukti. They again were born again. Again they were born. As demons are great atheists. But those who are killed by Krishna or killed in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, seeing Krishna, they all got mukti. They all got mukti. This is the special characteristic of Krishna. Though these three are Pravastava. Krishna is very beautiful, source of all beauty, Madhurya ka nilaya, very sweet, magnanimous, Murti, as is beautiful, sweet, similarly magnanimous also. Somehow, think of Krishna, attach your mind to Krishna. Even Krishna is the object of love. If someone develops love for Krishna, only object of love, then he can think of always, because he is the only object of love, most beloved. Otherwise, how the stupid mind can think of, unless one is most beloved. So Krishna is most beloved, only object of love, so develop love for Krishna, then you will be able to think of Krishna constantly, day and night for 24 hours. But some demons, especially Kansa, was very much afraid of Krishna. Therefore he was thinking of Krishna day and night. It's only because of fear. Because of fear. You understand? Therefore Kansa is known as Bhayavatara, in incarnation of fear. Bhayavatara. You understand? So somehow those who have thought of Krishna, they have all gotten mukti pada. Singavatar comes in Chakkhu Samannantara after Kurmavatar. So you'll find, see, 7th canto of Bhagavatam. This is son of Singavatar. So we'll read from that chapter. 7, 8, 12. Jastoya manda bhagyakto madanyo jagadishwara vaso jadisa sarvatra kasmastambhe na dushyate.
O most unfortunate Prahlad, you have always described a supreme being other than me.
Yes.
A supreme being who is above everything, who is the controller of everyone, and who is all-pervading. But where is he? If he is everywhere, then why is he not present before me in this pillar?
Hiranyakashipu, the father of Prahlad, publicly declared, he is Bhagavan. Who is Bhagavan? I am Bhagavan. He is Bhagavan. Greater than me? Prahlad said, no, Bhagavan is Bhagavan. Nobody will be equal to him, nobody is greater than him. He is all-pervaded everywhere. Then he said, is he there? His son, Prahlad Maharaj, Vaishnava, Hiranyakashipu appointed Sanda and Amarka 2 teachers to teach Prahlad politics. crookedness, nasty things, have to divide and rule. Sama, Dana, Veda, Dunda. These are the principles of ruling class. Sama, Dana, Danda, Veda, Niti. Sometimes they will pass by somebody that gives some charity thereby, bring him into control. Then sometimes inflicting punishment, subdue, or sometimes they divide. Then two parties fight and third party will win over them. Sama, Dana, Danda, Veda, Niti. This is politics, political party. So he appointed Founder-Acharya two teachers to teach people, teach Prahlad Maharaj, his son. This was Prahlad Maharaj from very birth, a Vaishnava. When he was in mother's womb, here he got opportunity to hear from Narada Muni, a sadhu, and from very birth, he is Vaishnava. You understand? So when he was a boy, he started speaking about Supreme Lord. All his classmates, demon boys, he taught him Vishnu Bhakti. Then it was noticed that all demon boys are becoming Vishnu Bhaktas. Oh, this is danger. What is this? So the two teachers, Sanda and Amarka, reported it to Hiranyakashipu, otherwise their head will be cut off. So we are teaching these things, but this boy is not taking this lesson from us, and he is speaking about Lord Vishnu, not doing these things. All demoniac boys turning Vishnu Bhaktas. You understand? Hiranyakashipu asked his boy, called his boy, allowed him to sit on his lap, patted him, alight, what you have learned, speak my voice. Then he spoke about Lord Vishnu, Krishna. Then he got angry. What is this? Who is that? Vishnu, Krishna, Supreme Lord. I am Lord. He is greater than I. People are no. Supreme Lord is supreme. Nobody is greater, nobody is equal to him. He is all pervaded. You better surrender unto him. Much more angry. What is that? It's greater than me. It's all perfect everywhere. Is he here in this pillar? Then this person says. Soham vikathamanasya sirakaya dharamite gopayeka paristwadya jaste saransitam. Time of devastation has come, time. Rain has come. This demoniac person should be devastated, killed, definitely let Narasimhadeva fear and kill all this demoniac person. Then there will be peace in the world, otherwise there is no peace. This time is coming. Yes. It's Narasimhadeva's mercy. Yes. All the demons will be killed. Yes. Devastated. Yes. That one time rain, unexpected time, such. This is symptom of devastation. Yes. All crops will be destroyed, no more availability of food, grains, they'll all dry, all die. Yes.
Because you are speaking so much nonsense, I shall now sever your head from your body. Now let me see your most worshipful God come to protect you. I want to see it.
I want to see how he can protect you. Satyam vidhatu nija bhutya bhasidam vyaptincha bhutishu akhilishu chatmana adrusya tatyadbhuta rupam udabham stambhi sabhayam nabrugam namansam.
To prove that the statement of his servant, Prahlad Maharaj, was substantial, in other words, to prove that the Supreme Lord is present everywhere, even within the pillar of an assembly hall, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari, exhibited a wonderful form never before seen. The form was neither that of a man nor that of a lion. Thus the Lord appeared in his wonderful form in the assembly hall.
You understand? Wonderful form. How can one understand Supreme Lord? He can assume any form as he likes. Yes. You understand? His eyes were reddish. Yes. This is what say, immense, a tall giant. teeth, fearful, strong like sharp razor, his nostrils, and let's say mouth like mountainous cave, yes, appearing like mountainous cave, yes, so great, his body was touching sky, do you understand? And the hairs on his body as white as moonshine, yes. His arms were very long, appearing like swords of the soldiers, yes. Hiranyakasipu thought of, who is this wonderful form? Lord appeared to kill me, but who can kill me? I am the Lord. Thinking like that, lifted a club and started attacking the Lord. So there was fierce fighting between Hiranyakasipu and Nrsimhadeva. At last, Vishwakspurantam grahanaturang harit vyalo datha kunkuli sakhyatatocham dwari urung apatya udara lilaya nakhe tathahi garuda mahavisham 7:8-29.
As a snake captures a mouse, or Garuda captures a very venomous snake, Lord Nrsimhadev captured Hiranyakashipu, who could not be pierced even by the thunderbolt of King Indra. As Hiranyakashipu moved his limbs here, there, and all around, very much afflicted at being captured, Lord Nrsimhadev placed the demon on his lap, supporting him with his thighs, and in the doorway of the assembly hall, the Lord very easily tore the demon to pieces with the nails of his hands.
Yeah, he has gotten that boon. He believed Brahma and got boon. He asked for immortality, boon of immortality. Brahma said, I am not immortal. I'll die. How can I grant to this boon? Roundabout way. He got, all right, I'll not be killed by any demigod or human being or anybody. Not killed by any weapon. Killed in daytime or night time. Not killed inside the room or outside the room. Not killed in the land or water or sky. In this way. Not with any weapons. I'll be killed. So in a roundabout way, immortality granted, all right. Brahma granted this boon. Thought of, yes, I am now immortal. But what is impossible for the Supreme Lord? So he appeared in such a wonderful form. Neither a human being nor a lion. Wonderful. And he killed with his pointed nails, not with any weapon, and putting on the lap, not in the land or water or sky, not inside room or outside room, on the threshold, not daytime or night time in conjunction, day and night conjunction, isn't it? You understand? Then when he killed Nrsimhadeva's men, all became stained with blood, looked red this time, and it was appearing like a flower garland around the chest of Nrsimhadev. It seemed as if a lion was killed in an elephant. You understand? So many soldiers of Hiranyakasipu, they all came out, fight against Lord. But Lord, with his sharp nails, tore them. All were killed. All the descriptions are there, you may read it.
Lord Nrsimhadev's mouth and mane were sprinkled with drops of blood, and his fierce eyes, full of anger, were impossible to look at. Licking the edge of his mouth with his tongue, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Nrsimhadev, decorated with a garland of intestines taken from Hiranyakashipu's abdomen, resembled a lion that has just killed an elephant.
Elephant, yes. Indeed.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who had many, many arms, first uprooted Hiranyakashipu's heart, and then threw him aside and turned toward the demon soldiers.
Yes.
These soldiers had come in thousands to fight with him with raised weapons and were very faithful followers of Hiranyakashipu. But Lord Nrsimhadev killed all of them merely with the ends of his nails.
And something else, yes. Then read.
The hair of Nrsimhadev's head shook the clouds and scattered them here and there.
Yes.
His glaring eyes stole the effulgence of the luminaries in the sky, and his breathing agitated the seas and oceans.
Yes.
Because of his roaring, all the elephants in the world began to cry in fear.
Yes.
Airplanes were thrown into outer space, and the upper planetary system by the hair on the Nrsimhadev's head. Airplanes were thrown into outer space and the upper planetary systems by the hair on the Nrsimhadev's head. Because of the pressure of the Lord's lotus feet, the earth appeared to slip from its position, and all the hills and mountains sprang up due to his intolerable force. Because of the Lord's bodily effulgence, both the sky and all directions diminished in their natural illumination. Manifesting a full effulgence and a fearsome countenance, Lord Nrsimha, being very angry and finding no contestant to face his power and opulence, then sat down in the assembly hall on the excellent throne of the king. Because of fear and obedience, no one could come forward to serve the Lord directly.
Next.
Hiranyakashipu had been exactly like a fever of meningitis in the head of the three worlds. Thus, when the wives of the demigods in the heavenly planets saw that the great demon had been killed by the personal hands of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, their faces blossomed in great joy. The wives of the demigods again and again showered flowers from heaven upon Lord Nrsimhadev like rain. At that time, the airplanes of the demigods, who desired to see the activities of the Supreme Lord, Narayan, crowded the sky. The demigods began beating drums and kettle drums, and upon hearing them, the angelic women began to dance, while the chiefs of the Gandharvas sang sweetly.
Yes.
My dear King Yudhisthira, the demigods then approached the Lord. They were headed by Lord Brahma, King Indra, and Lord Shiva, and included great saintly persons and the residents of Pitralok, Siddhalok, Vidyadharalok, and the planet of the snakes. The Manus approached, and so did the chiefs of various other planets. The angelic dancers approached, as did the Gandharvas, the Charanas, the Yakshas, the inhabitants of Kinnaraloka, the Vetalas, the inhabitants of Kimpurusha Loka, and the personal servants of Vishnu like Sunanda and Kumuda. All of them came near the Lord, who glowed with intense light. They individually offered their obeisances and prayers, their hands folded at their heads.
Yes.
Lord Brahma prayed, My Lord, you are unlimited, and you possess unending potencies. No one can estimate or calculate your prowess and wonderful influence, for your actions are never polluted by the material energy. Through the material qualities, you very easily create the universe, maintain it, and again annihilate it. Yet you remain the same, without deterioration. I therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto you.
Nrsimhadev was so angry, nobody could dare approach him. Even Lakshmi Devi couldn't approach. At last Brahma persuaded Prahlad Maharaj to go and pacify him. Then Prahlad Maharaj went there fearlessly. He was not least afraid of, always afraid. Prahlad was not least afraid of the Lord, just so dear devotee. Then he fell flat at the lotus feet of Nrsimhadev. Then Nrsimhadev then put his hands, his lotus-like arm on the head of Prahlad Maharaj. Then immediately Prahlad Maharaj got transcendental knowledge, mercy. Then Prahlad Maharaj offered many prayers. Then you will read the prayers of Prahlad. That is in 9th chapter, 7th canto, 9th chapter. It is the prayers of Prahlad Maharaj.
Prahlad Maharaj prayed, "How is it possible for me, who have been born in a family of asuras, to offer suitable prayers to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Even until now, all the demigods, headed by Lord Brahma, and all the saintly persons could not satisfy the Lord by streams of excellent words, although such persons are very qualified, being in the mode of goodness. Then what is to be said for me? I am not at all qualified." Prahlad Maharaj continued, "One may possess wealth, an aristocratic family, beauty, austerity, education, sensory expertise, luster, influence, physical strength, diligence, intelligence, and mystic power, mystic yogic power. But I think that even by all these qualifications, one cannot satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead. However, one can satisfy the Lord simply by devotional service.
Yes.
Gajendra did this, and thus the Lord was satisfied with him. If a Brahmana has all 12 of the Brahminical qualifications, as they are stated in the book called Sanat Sujata, but is not a devotee and is averse to the lotus feet of the Lord, he is certainly lower than a devotee who is a dog-eater, but who has dedicated everything, mind, words, activities, wealth, and life, to the Supreme Lord. Such a devotee is better than such a Brahmana, because the devotee can purify his whole family, whereas the so-called Brahmana, in a position of false prestige, cannot purify even himself.
Yes, right?
The Supreme Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is always fully satisfied in himself. Therefore, when something is offered to him, the offering, by the Lord's mercy, is for the benefit of the devotee. For the Lord does not need service from anyone. To give an example, if one's face is decorated, the reflection of one's face in a mirror is also seen to be decorated. Therefore, although I was born in a demoniac family, I may without a doubt offer prayers to the Lord with full endeavor, as far as my intelligence allows. Anyone who has been forced by ignorance to enter the material world may be purified of material life if he offers prayers to the Lord and hears the Lord's glories.
Lakshmi Devi, who is in the heart, chest of the Lord, cannot get it. It's very difficult and part of Lakshmi, very dear devotee of the Lord, very easily gets it. Mercy, the Lord. कोई पोस्ट is equal vision, Lord has equal vision, samam sarva bhuteshu nami dasyasti na priya, said that thing in Bhagavad Gita. What is that English? Gita, samam sarva bhuteshu nami dasyasti na priya. All are equal to me, all living entities. Nobody is dear to me, nobody is not dear to me, isn't it? So a bhakta is very dear to him. Vadanti tumam bhaktya. Those do by bhajan in bhakti, they are in me, I am in them. That is so that verse is there in Srimad Bhagavatamrta. Bhakta bhaktivadi. Though he is impartial, but he is very partial towards his devotees. But he is impartial. Yes. So many prayers. These are all prayers of Prahlad Maharaj. One specific prayer, 7.9.14. Tajjatha manyam asurasya hatastvayadya mudita sadhurapi vrishchika sarvahatya lokasya nirvriti mita pratiyanti sarve rupam singha vibhaya janasmaranti. 7.9.14.
My Lord Nrsimhadev, please, therefore, cease your anger now that my father, the great demon Hiranyakashipu, has been killed. Since even saintly persons take pleasure in the killing of a scorpion or a snake.
Yes, scorpion and snakes should be killed. And saintly person, kill them and get pleasure. Yes. Other living entities, sadhus never kill. Sadhus kill scorpion and snakes. And they get pleasure out of it. This process, yes.
Since even saintly persons take pleasure in the killing of a scorpion or a snake, all the worlds have achieved great satisfaction because of the death of this demon. Now they are confident of their happiness, and they will always remember your auspicious incarnation in order to be free from fear.
Free from fear. Therefore, we always offer prayer. Namaste Narasimhadeva. Free from fear. And Nrsimhadev kills all inauspiciousness. Auspicion comes in the path of devotion. Therefore, we offer Nrsimha. When you start journey, you also offer. There is no fear, no obstruction, no fearful conditions in there. Nrsimha comes, Nrsimha kill it. You understand? Therefore, always. And this says, devotees always remember you, offer your prayer free from all sort of fear. Yes. Then 7.9.25. Tasmat amustanubhrutamahamasis agnya ayusriyam vibhava maindriyamaviranchya nechami vilulita nurubikramena kalatpuna panayamang nijabhrutya parsam.
My dear Lord, now I have complete experience concerning the worldly opulence, mystic power, longevity, and other material pleasures enjoyed by all living entities, from Lord Brahma down to the ant. As powerful time, you destroy them all. Therefore, because of my experience, I do not wish to possess them. My dear Lord, I request you to place me in touch with your pure devotee and let me serve him as a sincere servant.
That is the prayer. Another prayer, 7.9.44. Prayana deva munaya svabhimukti kama maunam saranti vijanena prarthanishta naitan vihaya krupanan vimukhyupo eko nannam tadasya saranam brahmatvanupasye. When Nrsimhadeva put in mukti, he refused. Why he refused, he says. That was 7.9.44.
My dear Lord Nrsimhadev, I see that there are many saintly persons indeed, but they are interested only in their own deliverance, not caring for the big cities and towns. They go to the Himalayas or the forest to meditate with vows of silence, Mona Vrata. They are not interested in delivering others.
Yes.
As for me, however, I do not wish to be liberated alone, leaving aside all these poor fools and rascals.
Yes.
I know that without Krishna consciousness, without taking shelter of your lotus feet, one cannot be happy.
Yes.
Therefore, I wish to bring them back to shelter at your lotus feet.
Yes. Yes. Now Muni says they are all interested for their own deliverance. They go to Himalayan mountains, solitary places, do sadhana there. So many severe studies finance them to go. But who thinks of the deliverance of the living entities? Even such mlechas javanas, those who are in the hellish planet, in the Eastern country means hellish planet. So who thinks of who goes there and preaches Krishna consciousness and inculcates Krishna consciousness and to those mlechas javanas demons? Friends, the typical example. A worm in the stool. Who thinks of them? Whose heart is so compassionate, so merciful? A Vaishnava like Maharaj. Yes, otherwise nobody can do it. That is Vaishnava. Yes, his heart is so compassionate. So merciful heart he has for all living entities. Yes, even once in the story. Yes, his heart. Yes. Then another prayer, 7950. Tatte arhattamanastuti karma puja karma smriti saranayo sravanam kadhayam sansavaya tvai vineti sarangaya king bhakting janaha paramahansa gatau labheta.
Therefore, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, the best of all persons to whom prayers are offered, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you, because without rendering 6 kinds of devotional service unto you, offering prayers, dedicating all the results of activities, worshiping you, working on your behalf, always remembering your lotus feet, and hearing about your glories, who can achieve that which is meant for the Paramahamsas?
Yes. 710.4. Nanyatdate akhila guru patita karunatmana jasta sisya sastena sabhutya sabaivani. Prahlad Maharaj. 710.4.
Otherwise, O my Lord, O Supreme Instructor of the entire world, you are so kind to your devotee that you could not induce him to do something unbeneficial for him. On the other hand, one who desires some material benefit in exchange for devotional service cannot be your pure devotee. Indeed, he is no better than a merchant.
Than a merchant. Yeah, does business with the Lord. I give you this thing, you give me this thing. Yes.
Indeed, he is no better than a merchant who wants profit in exchange for service.
Yes. Then verse 6. Aham tu akasmastad bhaktastam cha swami anapa sraya nanyathe havoyor artho rajasevagariva.
O my Lord, I am your unmotivated servant, and you are my eternal master. There is no need of our being anything other than master and servant. You are naturally my master, and I am naturally your servant. We have no other relationship.
That's the prayer. Understand firmly. Then next verse. Jadi dasya si me kaman varanstum varadarsava kamanang hrudi asaraham avatastum rune varam. This is the only prayer you should offer. All should offer. Yes.
O my Lord, best of the givers of benediction, if you at all want to bestow a desirable benediction upon me, then I pray for your lordship that within the core of my heart there be no material desires.
So crop up in my heart. Offer this prayer. Yes. Then if Lord granted, then no more material desire. This is the prayer. All should offer. We have so many lusty desires. Yes. We will root it out. So all should offer prayer and let us spirit of Lord. Yes. At the core of your heart, please take away all these things from me. Any time, any condition, any circumstances, no material desire will crop up in my heart. Please give me this boon if you want to give me boon. That boon Prahlad Maharaj asked. Yes. And Prahlad Maharaj, when Narasimhadeva was ready to give any boon he asked, then this boon he asked. Prahlad Vasa, then text 15, 16, 17, 3 verses. Varam varaya yatatte varadesana maheswara anand anindata pita me tvam vidvanste daiswaram vidya marsasaya sakhya sarvaloka gurum prabhum dhatru hipi mrusa dushtistad bhakte maicha gavan tasmat pita me puyed duranta dustarad aghatu utasti apangasu dustastada krupanvaschala.
Prahlad Maharaj said, O Supreme Lord, because you are so merciful to the fallen souls, I ask you for only one benediction. I know that my father, at the time of his death, had already been purified by your glances upon him. But because of his ignorance of your beautiful power and supremacy, he was unnecessarily angry at you, falsely thinking that you were the killer of his brother. Thus, he directly blasphemed your lordship, the spiritual master of all living beings, and committed heavily sinful activities directed against me, your devotee. I wish that he may be excused for these sinful activities.
He prayed for his father was pierced. And then what the Lord said, text 18. Sri Saptavi Pita Puta Pitrubhi Sati Anaha Jasadosya Kule Jato Bhagavan Vai Kurapavana.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, My dear Prahlad, O most pure, O great saintly person, your father has been purified along with 21 forefathers in your family. Because you were born in this family, the entire dynasty has been purified.
Entire dynasty has been purified. If a Vaishnava like Prahlad Maharaj takes birth in some family, 21.
Generations.
What's that?
Forefathers.
21 forefathers. A course. All become delegates. Understand? Vaishnava Putra. His son becomes Vaishnava, what he can do? If you want to procreate a son, just procreate a son like Prahlad. Otherwise, why procreate child? The hawks procreate hundreds of children, all eat stool. What is nonsense? If you want to procreate son like Prahlad. Yes, such good. His father is glorified, his mother is glorified. The real father and real mother. Otherwise, they are not father and mother, they are hawks. Sea hawks. Yes, only engaged in this sexual activities of sex enjoyment, nothing else. Yes. Procreating of nasty bastard children, otherwise children, only it's stool. What's nonsense? The hawks produce children. Yes, hundreds of children. Then why produce such children? No need to produce children. You want to produce children? All right. You want to marry? All right, marry. Produce children. A Vaishnava son like Prahlad. Yes. And fatherhood, motherhood is glorified. Yes, otherwise condemned. That's right. So there are some prayers, many prayers of Prahlad Maharaj. So these prayers we should offer such prayers to the Lord. Especially you should offer. Yes, no more. Give me this bone on this day. Offer to Jagannath or the General Prahlad, Nrsimha. Yes, look at. Offer to him. Who is give me this bone, this auspicious day after appearance. No material desire, lust desire trap up in my heart. Please take it out from me. Understand? Yes. Vaisakasya Chaturdasyang Suklayang Smrukesari Jatastasyang Tat Udasavam Kurvita Sabratam. Quoting Padma Purana, Sanatana Swami says, this is the Tithi, day today, month Vaisakha. This is the 14th day of bright fortnight. This day, auspicious Tithi, Nrsimhadeva appear. Therefore, in this very auspicious Tithi, all devotees, we observe it, we fast. Fasting should be there, yes, and offer prayers to Nrsimhadeva. Prahlada Klesanasaya Dahi Punya Caturdasi Puja Tattva Hare Prahladam Agrata. This Tithi, this day, before offering worship to Nrsimhadeva, first you should offer worship to Prahlad Maharaj, is their devotee. Devotees should be first worshipped. And worship of devotees superior to direct worship of the Lord. Yes. You understand? And Lord appeared in order to protect his dear devotee, persecution of his demoniac father, Hiranyakashipu. Yes. So first of all, we should offer worship to Prahlad, then we offer worship to Narasimhadeva. This is the process. So this is required that you should fast this day. This is brother. Don't eat. Fast. Little, like Ekadasi, little prasadam kalpa you may take. Broth, Nrsimha Puran mentioned there, Prahlad Maharaja asked Narasimhadeva how he developed such bhakti towards him. Answer to it, Narasimhadeva said, in ancient days, in Avanti, there was a Brahman named Vasu Sarma, who is very Pandit, knows Veda. He had a wife, very good wife, devoted wife, chaste wife, endowed with all good qualities. She was celebrated for her devotion towards husband. Her name is Susila. So Vasu Sarma and his wife Susila gave birth to 5 sons. 4 sons were all learned, educated, they have all good behavior, they are all obedient to sons, father. But the youngest son, you, pointing out, Prahlad's name was Vasudeva. Your name was Vasudeva. You are very bad character. You are bad character. You are addicted to prostitutes. Yes, typical example. All prostitutes. All nasty bad character. One day, you quarrel with the prostitute. You understand? Fighting. Yourself prostitute and yourself. So that night, both of you fasted because of quarreling and fighting. Yes. Fortunately, that day was my appearance day, this day. And that too, both of you, because of quarreling and fighting, you both of you fasted. So this auspicious day is appearance day, my appearance day. So, you got such good result. You got the result, auspicious result of fasting on my appearance day. Both of you got. Yes. Therefore you should fast today. You are born the son of Nrsimha, Hiranyakasipu, my dear devotee Prahlad, and that prostitute took birth in heavenly planet, as a heavenly prostitute there, Apsara, angel, and she enjoyed so much material enjoyment she had there. After that, she became my devotee. And now you are very dear devotee of mine also, but though born in demoniac family. Observing my brother, Brahma is endowed with creative potency. Brahma observes this brother, Hiranya, this Nrsimha Caturdasi brother. And Shiva also observes this brother, Nrsimha Caturdasi brother. Observing this brother, my appearance day, Shivaji got such strength and potency that he was able to kill that demon Tripurasura. Yes. Those who observe my brother, on my appearance day, whatever desire they have, they offer to me, I immediately grant them. Then he is very merciful today, Nrsimhadev. Understand, Premji, you offer this prayer. And I say, please give me this boon of Nrsimhadev, all merciful Nrsimhadev, this auspicious day of your appearance I have had. Any time, any condition, any circumstances, no material desire should crop up in my heart. Please grant me this boon. I want only this thing. And as I develop your devotion towards it, please grant me this. This only prayer you offer. All right? All of you should offer, yes. All of us also lust desire, so much lust desires. And Narasimhadeva is very, very merciful today. All right? So you definitely grant that boon to you. Bhagavan Narasimhadeva ki jai, Bhakta Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Bhakta Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Bhagavan Narasimhadeva ki jai, Gaur Premanandi. So this time, 6 now, I have finished, though I have enough to say. Because other activities, there are some other activities, they have cautioned me not go beyond 6, therefore I concluded here and make my speech very, 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 very short. The Lord is unlimited, His Katha is unlimited. Thank you very much. Love you. Develop devotion, pure devotion to Lord, and let all the obstacles in happiness, auspicious, Brahmin, path of devotion be annihilated by Lord Narasimhadeva. Narasimhadeva ki jai, Bhagavan Narasimhadeva ki jai, Bhakta Prahlad Maharaj.
Good day.
Just like